to Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Let's
Everybody
go.
stayed in their lanes and they'll
Get your little butt down. Jace. Man.
Now they'll run it to the right here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man?
Look like a clown. And these my people,
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the
football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
You got me say.
Pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second.
And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Boom.
Down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Stop.
And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that 1st down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down.
He dropped it. He dropped it.
This in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I gotta be physical.
We're going to go out there on that leg, man.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
Get for run.
Trying to power it in.
Overboot, nigga.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
He overbooted.
You
see that, son? That's how you gotta take chances. Take a chance to advance, son.
We are going for it.
See what I'm saying?
Nice job by this offense.
You saw that in 4th and goal. My back against the wall. When you deal with adversity, poke your chest out. You're not listening to a damn thing I'm saying.
Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
No, stop. I don't want to play with your list. No.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about having that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again.
Oh, good way, good way. Good one, G. Stop. Stop.
The first down.
You can smell you finish it.
So good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little extra time.
Oh!
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Hey, look, give me some of them oranges, not them little soft. Give me some of them little oranges. Not the cutest, it's the other ones. I don't want the soft ones.
With a 2nd and long.
Yeah, just get the cutest.
Handoff to the single running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground.
You probably not going to get pick the right one. Just get the cutest.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout.
Yeah.
In the middle,
no, just get the cutest. Stop, son.
Quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Yeah, get the cutest.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
The give from the gut. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive.
Well, I'll take whatever somebody with me.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
I don't want no strawberry.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. Got his man down.
Jake likes strawberries. Here's the strawberry.
We come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top.
I cut them up and make it football. I cut them up. Put them in footballs and I make it. You get them from here.
Left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period.
Okay.
So they go back to work after the
Want a football?
It is 3rd down.
I'm making football runs with that.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Let's go. Oh, he dropped it. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Fergie. You got it. You catched it.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, almost in full range, and a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
Let's go.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That
you
last
overruled it,
touchdown
Doug.
drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make good decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult
Get your ass down.
To the ground, he's got it again. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. He found plenty of room, and he gets
Son,
it to
get
the
down.
39-yard
Thank you.
line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening.
Wow.
Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Yeah, bro, ass whoopings I don't discuss.
He's got 4 down
Yeah, bro, ass whoopings I don't discuss.
Solid pickup of 4 on
just issue them out.
2nd and 6.
And you bring it for a food. You improve it for a food.
Steps away to find some room.
Let's go, Trinidad. See, this is why people need to switch. Because, look, I know the computer just don't follow the wild out. If he'd have switched and maybe he could have stopped me. This is why I be telling y'all, bro. He could have stopped me. All he had to do was switch. The computer is going to do what it's programmed to.
They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
Come on, bro.
Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown.
We overruled, fans. We overruled. You like that? You know your dad.
The reason this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Yeah, I got to come on my man.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over
keeping this shit, and I'm trying to use some up.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gonna take a shot.
That's why you switch. Right there. That is why you switch. Stop letting the computer work for y'all. Yeah, see? I'm over whooping on this bum ass nigga. He quit. He quit. He quit. So you saw that? This is what you do. Beat it out of him.
Just say no. Smart. It's consistent. None of you guys are accomplished. You guys are all nobodies. And that's why you need white supremacy to say, I'm important because of my race. Okay, so you went to a nobody college, and then what? What else have you accomplished? You went to a no-name college. What else have you accomplished? Okay, so you went to a nobody college.
I'm up here debating with you. I made some money in crypto.
Crypto. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not a wealthy, powerful person. I'm not pretending I run the world.
Do you have any other accomplishments?
Let's go, baby. 4-0. Oh, we got a Wiggins.
Debate.
High school basketball.
No, after
high school. I am 25 right now.
You're 25. Very good. You got your whole life ahead of you. Have you done anything significant? Like, for example, when I was 20, I was living in that's a question. It's very impressive. So, what do you have here? Right. That's our point. I never, ever meet a white supremacist who themselves are supreme. And you see, I never see one who's actually successful is low IQ. Those are the white supremacists. And as I will repeat, because it's so white nationalist, whatever you want to call it. It's so consistent. They need the race to feel. Now that's why you had called me a black nationalist. The reason I'm not a black nationalist is because I'm the opposite of your situation. Your situation is where, say you have the white collective, right? So this is the white race, and this is the range. You're at the bottom.
We need some
so
more.
When you identify with the group, it raises you up. Here's the black collective. I'm at the top. So if I identify with the group, it will lower me. You see, it's not a lot of benefit. Now, clearly, I'm a black man, but I wouldn't say I'm a black nationalist because I'm not a race man. I'm more so about the good peoples of the poor.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. We'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Hey, brother, come on, dude. Gotta beat it out of him. Remember on 12 Years a Slave when she threw that fucking big ass piece of wet knots and hit old girl in the face? She told her, beat it out of her. Damn, bro. You Mexican motherfucker. What we going for?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray.
No respect.
Nice
Get down. Get son.
Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop
Good.
him at the 16.
Good. Lead best. Lead best. Can't see.
This place is roaring and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Finds his man. It's Lacy. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Still running at the 40. Breaks into the open. Past the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rebels.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines.
Y'all got to excuse my little product out there.
They did tack on the extra point.
You know, it's early. He's doing the most.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
4-0 right now, y'all. On my road to Natty.
Looks like he's going to try to return
Come
it.
here. Come here. Get right.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
See how boy can run. Right, yeah. He can turn it way.
To the air, it's Reed.
What I told you. What I told you. What did I tell you?
And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
What I told y'all.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an
QB
empty
can say put that
you
spy
have
on.
no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football. The defense able to knock it loose.
I got to start picking my plays.
Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A quick strike, just as we expected here.
I said I woke up overwhelmed.
Great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
Oh, shit.
Past the sticks, and he may get more. Turning it on.
Boy, good one.
Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. There's a reason they call this.
That was a good run right there.
Moments just like that.
Big-time playmaker.
Good one.
All over the field from all different spots. Find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Good run, G.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Want some more chicken? Yeah.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The early sprints have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Takes the handoff and he's going right.
Breaking.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Yeah.
Well, it's plays like that that help this offense
No,
stay in rhythm all game.
yeah, he's trying to eat my take my food out my mouth. Oh, that's your own food.
It just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
I'm trying to hike the dog.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short.
You gotta catch this, man. You gonna run that back.
And that's just a ball he has to catch. As a tight end, you know you're going to be working the middle of the field all game long, and when you have opportunities like that, man, you got to make them count.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And now about this lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game.
Change direction, fuck him up every time.
And this one will be
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. There he goes.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense, now you got to come longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
No, stop.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
No, you bad, bro.
Off play action on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack of the 20.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. This whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Finding open areas. This time he doesn't.
I said I'm going to put the Womack on.
The defense gets him
I'm going to put the call to him.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Let's go. Get out some more.
He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return.
Big hole, good.
Final play of the quarter coming.
Stop, Jake.
They think there's room to run to the right here. We've come to the end of the period and Ole Miss is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Now the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. The 20 and standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Here's the heat.
Good defense.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Good defense, brother.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Oh, you got to kick this.
Man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Damn, I ain't get my son messing. I ain't get my phone. Good pass.
Got a man. It's Concepcion.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Now
damn. Y'all got to make that tackle, brother. What are we doing?
And he slides in safely. Texas A&M going quickly. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Out of the gun, the inside kid.
Go get him.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
I can't see.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage.
Jay, stop.
The offensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got his man. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. These two guys teammates just on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just
looking for the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision.
Let's go.
That one is picked off in the end zone.
Let's go. You get hard in the red zone. That was a bad decision,
by
man.
the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away. The defense took advantage with the interception.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Lacy. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives
got
it to
him out
him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short
Jay,
of the 1st down.
give me that. Give me here.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone.
He got some out.
Execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another day.
We got a timeout here late in
the first half. You could say the timeout, though.
Trying to get more points on the board before the break.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered.
Let me get this first.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Quarterback moving. He'll throw it.
Let me try this.
Missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks
Yeah,
it
trying,
free
y'all.
and 4th down.
Nah, you got to work for it,
You
man.
know, one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical.
Let me see.
Early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Hunt is on its way. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50.
I should have tried it, though. You got to work for it.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They'll try to kick it into overdrive. That's 2nd down coming. Here's the handoff. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Aggies need to pick it up on 4th down.
You want to the flat. Stop. No. Wait.
Trying to keep the drive alive.
Shit.
They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a 1st down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set.
Oh, let's go.
A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Might be calling a hot route.
Stop.
Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Power football with the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running.
No. No.
Before they head to the locker room.
Here, take it. What else do?
I don't even believe you have a badge for it.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
What book are you currently reading? I don't think you're currently reading. What book are you currently reading?
Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.
Two books. You're reading a pop culture. Extraordinary. But it's a leader.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happened.
Continues to fight for yards. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well give it to him again.
No. You think he was going to continue to do that, brother? Come on, bro. You got to have more sense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Reed. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Moss. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains.
Hard in that red zone, bro.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. At the 20, he's got space.
Good run, G. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on our ring.
And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easier. Hey, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Well, I mean, I can speak to people's experiences that I know. Again, I know you don't like the experiences thing, but there's a lot of... Well, there's something... Data's fun. All I know is that you're
Jay, stop.
I think you'd find there's a lot of people that
Jay, stop.
Position. There's a lot of young white men who get a college degree who apply for 200 jobs and are not able to get one because, one, it's been replaced by an H-1B visa Indian or Chinese person who's getting a tech job.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense on
or a lower wage job or in nutrition or in agriculture has been taken by a migrant who works for $5 to $10 an hour, where those wages for $20 an hour, working class white people have an opportunity to succeed in this country.
Realize that you're actually not a capitalist, you're really a socialist.
I just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they've been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Fred, you're a social
exactly
capitalist?
where he wanted to
What
go
is
with the
that?
football. Had
I
time,
want to see
spins the ball
the people
deep.
of the country do well because I have learned from history.
What the
You look
defense
at
is
Cuba,
giving
you look at
and
Iran.
creating the explosive
When
play.
there's the elite sharing the prosperity and other people feel like they don't have any of it, that's when you have revolution, and you get communism, and it gets 1,000 times worse. The Shah of Iran had a bunch of prosperity in the late 70s, then the Ayatollah came in, there was a coup, everybody's life got worse. Same thing with Cuba. Batista had Cuba, the elites had the prosperity, the American mafia, Meyer Lansky, a lot of the Jewish mafia, they had a lot of control over, the casinos were making money, the elites lived well, the poor people had nothing. Castro came in.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field. Countries mostly, or white countries, if you like, not meddling affairs of other countries. You just use the example of Cuba and use the example of Iran. In Cuba, who was the dictator at that time that you're referencing?
Balenciaga Batista. That's the pronunciation.
Wrong. But it's Incio Batista, but that's how
Okay, same.
This nigga Marquette an asshole, bro.
And the extra point pushes the lead
huge
to
discounts.
14.
Shop Ashley's President's Day sale, where you can shop the seasons.
But that's okay.
Same.
Much better. And in Iran, who was the leader?
Shah led the pronunciation of it. Shah led the mafia. Yes.
Yep. Pretty good.
Let me see.
In both those cases, do you realize that both of those were American puppets?
They were aligned with the United States.
Yes, they were American puppets. And both
The
of
powerful
those
nations
cases,
put their interests first.
in both of those cases, American capital, multinational corporations were operating in both of those markets and controlling politics there. That's why I talk about sovereignty. And in both of those cases, you saw revolution. Revolution was not poverty because the Shah of Iran was modernized, and Cuba was doing pretty darn well. So it actually wasn't poverty, and nor was it inequality. It was all in main part, especially if you look at the Iranian case, it was a cultural mismatch because the American imperialists tried to map Western culture and values onto a Shia Islamic country. And that
I think that was my first step up. That's all I had to do was simply step up.
It's a bang-bang play, running a slant, the DB's draped
Yeah, the
all over
revolution
wide
in
receiver.
Iran
He's
against
got
the
a
Shah
really
was
contested catch, but he shows
Well, they
really
had to come
strong
back,
hands.
but they aligned
on
under
that.
Khomeini.
Ayatollah Khomeini, right, which was like an 80-year-old cleric, right?
Well, there was a guy before him who was Ayatollah, then he died, I believe, in 91, and then Khomeini took power. I could be mistaken, but that's what I'm pretty sure was okay.
It looks like the fraud. So that revolution wasn't due to poverty. It wasn't due to inequality. It was due to the United States putting a puppet in place, and everyone knew it was a puppet, and it was a cultural mismatch. That's why the leader who waged that revolution, which was largely a cultural revolution, that was the driving force, religion and culture, he was a cleric. Very religious. So when you respect sovereignty, you're less likely to have international war. And respecting sovereignty, you won't have republics. So you're less likely to have those kind of authentic revolutions. And I want you to understand the difference between an inauthentic revolution and an authentic one. Authentic revolutions happen from within, the real citizens of that country. The Shah was overthrown in
Let's go. Let's go. What's that?
That was,
And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
It's been a good game, bro.
And that just might do it, man.
Stop,
Offense
man.
needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception.
Yeah, bro, if you send this firm clear, bro, we can run it back.
A little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a 4-3 touchdown.
Dude, no.
A 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 15, here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit.
I need 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second. I'm ready, bro. My bad.
Down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense putting points on the board.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun. Give on the inside. There he goes.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give them the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make them earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Aggies in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's got it on the move. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his 1st catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have got beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie. It's safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. But man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. They are...
Let's go. I put the fisticuffs on him.
Capitalism is because it's a system of real competition, and you yourself said you can't compete with Indians because you don't know how to apparently get in school.
I put the fisticuffs on you, Dolo.
And have good skills and get gainful employment. That's the issue. We don't import. Let me tell you something. I used to work for, real quick. No one needs to listen to you. I used to work for the in the Baltimore area. Wait, who am I? Yeah, who are you?
Trash, Dolo, look at it. 5 and 0. That's online.
Am I on your platform or are you on my platform? I'm on yours. Do I follow you or do you follow me on Instagram? A whole lot of people are going to start following me real soon. I hear. So,
Come here.
we got the dumb whites, which are basically most everywhere else. And the problem, instead of saying, hey, Marquette, instead of getting scared of competition from India, what if we didn't believe in make America great again? What if we believed in make Americans great again? And we didn't have to make it racist. We said all of Americans. Now, this is mostly going to be...
Dolo, this trash. You don't want it.
And we hyper-focus on excellence in education, in mathematics, and all of the basics that are necessary to get the high-paying jobs. When I worked in government in the MGA area, in the TMB area, we had 5 jobs for every 1 person seeking a job. The problem was that the people did not have the skill set to engage in jobs of the future or in today's economy. So that's actually a gap on the part of the worker. They have not kept pace by educating themselves. Well, the system didn't put the resources in as well. The system. This guy's like a liberal white woman. It's the system. You're actually Ferguson, like saying everything is racist. The white man keeps you down too. Goddamn. Bro, the white man keeps you down. Boy, you said the system? I just said the system? System exists. Man, you lost your white card right there. You lost your white card. I lost my white card. This whole thing with the system. Are you aware of the white badge
It's a bad ass. Come on. Dolo, who's ready? You don't want to. Y'all want to put it on my mind this morning. Not doing no games with these people. That was a good game. He just got nervous. He got nervous and started to fumble. Stop. Put it down. No. Hello? You already mind? Give me some Pop Tarts and what flavor it is? Shit, I forget what flavor they is. I think they like pink. Maybe cherry. Yeah. That shit not working, but all right. Stop, boy.
If you would have went back in time, the claim of the whites is that the blacks are always complaining about racism, complaining about discrimination, complaining about the system, complaining about the man.
And
We
at
know
the
that
time,
the whites
yeah, there
have
was genuine
fallen.
complaints.
I hear you. We know the whites have fallen really badly because now you guys are single moms. You're complaining about the system. You're complaining about the man. You're complaining about all this stuff.
I identify as a man, by the way, so I can't
said
be a
the
single
man.
mom.
You know, but the question is like, when are you guys gonna pull yourself up by the bootstraps, like me? When are you guys gonna do that?
I have never been against it. I have never been against pulling people up by the bootstraps. But what I have said from a systemic perspective, the people, if they live better lives and there's more opportunities for them to live better lives, overall, the country will be less violent. It'll be more prosperous, and it'll be a better place for successful people like you to live in. Because I'm pretty sure, as a successful black man like yourself, you don't live in a majority black neighborhood.
Please
You don't live in Baltimore. You don't live in Oakland.
Actually, I used to live in Baltimore when I was in graduate school. But can we do two
But now
things if
you
you don't mind? No, of course not. Can we do two things real quick? Let's do two things. I want to, one, acknowledge some of the folks who might have comments, questions. And then number two, I'm going to shut down the two YouTube streams. We're going to be on Twitch. And in the meantime, if you want to share your name, because I haven't been actually using your name, just share your name and your IG information. Make sure that you can achieve some of your blue chip goals as we go through. So feel free to do that now.
Yeah, my IG is at Cloysius, KLOYSIUS_. You can follow me on Twitter at the same handle. I am open for debate. I'm not someone who shies away from conversation, and I say some controversial things, but I think truth speaking is very important, and I'm very thankful to Marquette because we have had a conversation for over an hour and a half, and at times slightly a bit hostile, but I think overall it was productive.
Dolo, you talking about a train? Where you at? I'll whoop the shit out of you right now. Okay. What's up? I'm 5-0. You see that on the screen. 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 I'm 5-0. You see that on the screen.
after being injured in an accident in Louisiana. What separates winning the case from losing the case? One of the things that I think is great about where I am in my career and why this firm is supposed to be successful is that I've worked on the other side for over a dozen years. So I know exactly what an insurance company needs to write a season. They need to have certain documentation. They need to have certain things reported to them. They need to see certain things in order to say, okay, this case is worth a certain amount. We're willing to settle it up to that amount. I know all of that. I also know what are they going to do to try to pick holes in your case. When you think about a case, think about it like a boat. You want your boat to float. They want to start poking holes in the boat, enough holes to sink it. Now, that might be by shooting a cannonball through it. That's great for them if they can do it. But it also might
That hostile, but I think overall it was
absolutely.
productive.
Yeah, I think you respect the game that we're in. Folks, this is the Twitch handle right here, twitch.tv/MarquetteDevon. We're going to continue there. The YouTube streams are about to be cut right now. So I advise you to start transitioning over to twitch.tv. And because he does actually have some interesting and meaningful points we do need to discuss. I think there are actually points of intersection. So we will engage that. But first, let me acknowledge some of the folks supporting the work. Shout out to Tam. Came in supporting the work using the Stripe link in the description. Also, may also acknowledge Cameron. Cameron's very consistent. Came in supporting via Stripe. We appreciate you. And shout out to the folks who actually do support the work. And also acknowledge Jake. Very consistent. Also acknowledge Dax, right? Got to ask this super player because I'm trying to work my way up to the national level. They know what to know. How many consistent broad strike?
They just don't know.
That's you, son. That's you, number 2. Right there, that's you. Best college football player ever.
I just seen him, saw with him when he was thin and not partner but Nick 10 years before. And when he was carrying around and he out with it. And I had to jacket off and would stop. Everybody see why. Take this out. And then he stopped.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wasting
that was
time
bad.
taking a shot.
Oh, he caught it.
Makes the catch down the right side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run play action.
We got to stop him. Because I know a lot. What bothers me, got to stop winning.
And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Kept it loose past the mark. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to...
Touchdown, Ducks!
I had turned down and got screwed. I got over Slim at this time. He was young. He said so. He just don't want to play. When I read this, I remember this. He talked about you, man. The Slim. He talked about your son. What do I will never be who I am.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. Gets a spot in the middle. And a big gain. They've got it on the 46. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, shoot. Wrong dude.
And the DB right with him to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him out at 26 for the 1st down. Pass completion with the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And down he goes back to the 3.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Quarterback extends the play. Touchdown! Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to...
They're going to wait, they're going to eat to him, and they did. Oh, you talking about when he be saying about
Dolo, you driving?
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on 1st down.
That was a bad pass.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Trying to make magic on the screen. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job for buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, you know that every single week, this guy's legs are going to be a problem, and the defense just has not had an answer for him. They can't keep him in the pocket. That last play, he's able to get outside, scramble, and go make something.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long.
See, of course he win it.
Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Anytime I want.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard
What's wrong with it?
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single cover.
Unleashes one deep, and he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling your rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly, Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for the score. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Conveniently located stores. Shop Ashley in store or online today.
I'm going to send you on.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? He's got it. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Nice move there. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking for an open area to his left. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
That's a good example of a good pass rush affecting the quarterback's rhythm. He wasn't able to just take his steps or throw with his feet underneath him on balance. He was forced to move, forced to escape the pocket, and right away everything fell apart with the accuracy and obviously not on the same page with his wife.
Trying to make magic with his feet. That's a foul on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defense.
So, shit on to me, bro. Not giving me no interview. You the only man you give me an interview. You show me
They'll
love,
start this
bro.
drive
That's
at
why
their
I
own
love
48.
you. Regardless of what they're being said, that nigga
First play of the drive wants to throw.
Getting this ring on my.
Really
That
putting
makes the
together
culture strong,
they
bro.
get the first
I
down to
wasn't
37.
born a man to be a bitch. I
You're going to be a quarterback in the
I never
Heisman
did
race.
no
You
wrong
got to
stuff.
win games, you got to put up
Just
big
don't
numbers,
know.
and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Yeah.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the
Mike
47.
D, you know. Yeah, we see when I see these dudes point toward a goddamn big rapper, failed rapper, want, you know, now a DJ, which is a key thing.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Okay, for instance, look. Watch the beat between me and G.I., right? And at a time, and he's watching. First one, and respect to we ain't got no problem.
As we start the
But I
fourth
gotta
quarter,
show
it'll take a
why
pretty
we're
sizable comeback to win this one.
going to each other. It is led to the music game in H-Town. We have some place. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to, so I'm trying to get the young man talking about, you know what I'm saying, G.I. and I see several people.
He wants to change this route.
Looking at this rapper, and
Gets the back moving.
I'm talking about G.I. I'm talking about
Gonna swing it on 2nd down.
Bringing
Bringing the heat. Still running
Yeah,
at the
he get all
35.
speed and everything.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
As a DJ, once they
You got
become
to
a
be
DJ,
impressed with
we
the
be
quarterback
the
on
ones
that
focus
last
on
play
the
because he's
basics,
already
like
been
the
sacked
other
a ton of times in this game. He knows
and
he
the
does
other
not have a lot of time.
Michael White.
Going for
Can't
it
look
all.
for him. You gotta look for
Finds a man on the right.
DJ.
And it's
That's what they
complete at the 6 defense right
They
there,
not
and now
rap.
they're
They
backed
not
up with a
feel
goal-to-go
rap.
situation.
You know what I'm saying? I really
They
have
use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal.
Okay,
They
it
want
can't
to
be
throw
a
it.
formal rap. Look, if you check it out,
Time to find the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go
That's what he
11-0.
He told us because nobody what Screw did spit on them verses. Screw was not a rapper. He was really a DJ wanting to see his team blow up. He told me, hey man, why you don't sign everybody on the same thing? He said, no, I want to see them all grow their wings and do their thing. And that's what he told me.
Back in motion.
When I asked him about y'all need to be on the same damn lane. He told me that. So I knocked him down back at the 45. We gotta have a
sack
DJ
by this
that's
defense, but how about this
like
QB?
Jay
He
Wood.
continues to get back up
bring
every
the
single
artists
time,
forward.
still leading his
Not
team,
themselves.
still staying
Not
positive,
put
still
myself
putting
on
them in a
record.
good
I'm
position to
sure,
win
man.
this
So
football.
you feel like, let's stay there. You don't feel like that a rapper turned DJ cannot put someone and put the city on a rep like DJ Watts or DJ Screw. I have a beat. Hold on. Okay. I feel like that they can't do what they did because they're a former rapper, and I'm still not understanding why they can't do that.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the
stuffy
first
nose,
down.
dry throat.
Well, I tell you,
Introducing Genesis Humidifier 2.0.
Still
God
not
damn.
understanding
My boy,
why they
bro, that
can't
bitch.
do that.
Leg hurt, chest hurt, arm hurt,
Let me
shoulder hurt.
explain something. I have bona fide record of that.
And Oregon
Niggas
has
are
it
I
back
throwing
here
can
on
tell
comes
you
the
about that.
offense.
DJs
After a
This
punt
nigga
on their
are
last
into
possession, they are
like
set up
even
in plus
DJs that
territory
went
this
to
time.
rapping.
And honestly, it
Once they
wouldn't have
got
mattered if they
into
scored a
rapping,
touchdown their last
just
possession. You've
really
got to be able to
felt
turn the
who
page
was
and
at
see this
first.
as a brand new opportunity to go get
On
points.
Yeah, and your
the
defense has
it's
set
an
you up
ego
for the position
thing.
he's
It's
getting
got to
points
do
right
with
away.
that.
Now,
It has
See?
let's
nothing
get
to
this
do
offense
with,
back rolling again,
I
create
don't
some
want
momentum.
to
Just get a few
anger
first
or
downs and I'm
nothing
in
like
scoring
that.
position.
It has something to do with ego. I promise you.
And he was
It really do.
drilled just
I've
as he
seen
released
too
Let it
many
the
on.
pass
DJs who
incomplete.
was blowing the city up.
Pressure affects
They
quarterbacks, and this guy's
grew up
one
a
of the
little
best
bit,
in the
or
nation.
they
I don't care
grew
how
up on trying
talented
to
you are,
rap.
but if you're being
If
hit,
they
you're not
go
going to
as
throw
far as a
completions.
Scarface or
The
whatever,
Ducks
the
are
other
at the
people,
line trying
and
to
they got
move the
jilted
sticks
or
on
whatever,
3rd and short.
they don't even play no H-Town shit. That's
Quickly
why
out
we
to
had
the
the
tight end.
Atlanta explode.
Breaks into the
The
open.
reason Drake explode. So here,
Touchdown, Oregon! And the beatdown has ensued.
no, I believe in rap
That's what
again.
finishing the deal
That ain't what
looks
I'm
like.
saying.
Build the lead in the
I
fourth
really
quarter
don't look
and
for them.
close
I'm
in
saying
on
to you,
11 straight
not
victories.
okay, prove me wrong.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say?
The music. But listen, if you're gonna depend on somebody, depend on the next DJ.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete
So what you
control
saying, if
and
you were a
headed
rapper,
toward
then
victory
those
formation.
guys were your
And the
competition.
defense gets home and makes a
Man, I
play at
was
the
like
37-yard
6
line. The Ducks with a long way to
One
go
thing
after the
mind,
loss on the
you
last
still
play.
holding on to they were competition, so you
Second
don't
down,
want
they'll
to.
go to the air.
I
Nowhere close on throwing as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
One thing.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here.
And now,
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
You know, I'll give
Now, I guarantee you don't go to them cities and not hear the legendary rapper or
Great place to start for this offense.
from that city. I guarantee you don't go to none of them cities that do that.
He
But
wants
if
to
you-
start this drive
You know
with
what
a
they do
pass.
like that?
Fires to the
You
wide
barely
open.
see them.
Got his
doing
man
the
to the
Scarface
left.
thing.
They'll make the stop, but that first down
I'm
on the
telling you
ice,
right now, and I
they
go
should be able to kneel this
that
one
I
out.
mean, with thank
And how about the year he's
politics of the radio.
I mean, he is
No,
an
it's not
attempt
radio,
to
not
pass
just
in college
radio.
football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Scarface did, screwed up before they played Scarface.
Even with this
When
lead, they're
Scarface
going to
got
toss
on
it again.
Sounding like damn.
And he takes it in on the final play of the game. He played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
No, that's so right there with the DJs. Hell, songs take their mindset to be more of the stars.
Just
Like we go
complete
to
and
now,
utter dominance.
nobody
This
dance.
one outplayed destroyed their
They love
opponent
this.
and took care
We
of
never
business.
like so.
Yeah,
That's
totally
how
agree
we
with
can
you.
never
All
used
three
to like.
phases of the
What
game,
was just standing
offense,
this beat of the
defense,
living room?
and special teams.
What
This
about the
team
DJs
came
that have
ready to
they
play,
love though, huh?
and man,
They
it was
have
pedal to the
DJs
metal
that
right
have the
from the
ones that's
opening.
gonna say.
And that's
That's
how you like
a
it.
trick you
Forget the
see.
close games, forget the
I'm gonna tell
heartbreakers,
you somebody
this
that
play
that
could
I
decide
believe
just
I've been in the
frying
club with.
pan
I
baseball
do
game.
that. Listen, as
Thanks
an
so much for
MC,
spending
I'm
some
gonna show you
time
what
with
I'm
us.
talking
For
about.
David Pollock and Jesse
Okay.
Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
Let's
This
talk
has
about a
been
story
another
that's gonna really
presentation
be
of
real.
EA Sports
It ain't
College
nothing
Football.
you can say against
Gang, keep fighting, son.
like I say, we squashed the beef
You
on
sleepy?
it, but Keati is definitely a young OG under me. I worked with him when he was a kid. I was finna do some work with him. I already paid for it. They already paid me and all that kind of shit. When he was doing Yankee doing all that other shit. Keati,
Yeah, that's you, man. Fuck around and got you hurt. I gotta fix you up.
I made sure he got real, taken care of. I had a set called Google Me, guys called with a song called Google Me. I made sure he was taken care of real well. Because I recognized that he was gonna be big in the radio.
Yeah, that's
So
you.
by the time he started doing weekends at the radio, everything was good. He had nice money coming through me. So to let you know it's been breed. I ain't been just talking, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so my 35th year of music business, I called him because Michael Watts, thank God for Michael Watts, he was the first one playing Ace So Real.
Damn, I can't even recover.
So they loved it. Not only would he play it, they loved it so much, not only would he play it screwed up, he would end the show with it regular. So everybody started getting to it. So Keati would be at a club and grab that song from me. Hey man, I got this song, you gonna do it? Okay, yeah. And he'll play it, I go up there and the whole crowd with these words. So he knew the fanship, because my shit came out of CDs too, even back then, back then we had CDs. So my shit came out of CDs, not just online. You know what I'm saying? So when I called him, I knew he had in his contract, it was like watch, because I know it was like my pattern, because I know the inner workings, because I know the lawyers that fuck with him. So he had a contract to do 2 songs